that the way he did it is that he had a membership with DJI or like sponsorship. I mean, I don't know if like what you would really call it, but I mean, he would get free drones and stuff from them like every week. You know, he'd be like, oh, crash my drone into a volcano, and then 2 days later he's like, all right, DJI, send me a new one.
Which, I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't just like smash it to bits like 10 minutes after you get it if you're just gonna get a free one.
I mean,
they literally just plan his shipments of drones. Like, they just send him out every week. They don't even watch the videos to see if you crash it. They're like, they just know.
You just gotta go through it. Talking about KC Neistat's literally just arsenal of cameras and drones. This one, the left. You have to get super close for it to open.
Oh.
And there we go. When the first time I got my drone, I literally opened it like in Utah.
Yeah.
Like, that the first video that's on my channel.
I remember that,
so the first time I flew was just like these, like, still the cleanest shots ever.
Dude,
like the first time my drone ever took off, I've never taken a cleaner shot.
Yeah.
Like, ever.
Oh, dude, I was like, oh my god, bro, this is sick.
And so we would stop at just like the most like random ass places. Like, we'd actually be driving 80 down the highway, like through the mountains, and I'd just be like, Mom, stop the car. And I'd just like get out and fly it right from where you are. Because the only thing that really stops you from flying your drone in a location is if it has a restricted zone, which the restricted zones are like basically, I don't know, probably like a half mile each direction from airports. And we just so happen to live, and where do we live? What do they call Wichita?
The air capital, bro.
The fucking air capital of the world.
There's like 6 airports here.
So when I brought my drone back, I was like, how long do you give it till it just gets absolutely like shot down by Beechcraft? Because I also lived, you remember my old house? It may be
like
a quarter mile. No, like actually a quarter mile from Beach. Because Central, you drive down and that's going through Beach, and then I was just a block down from that. So both of the houses that I've lived in with my drone, I haven't been able to take off like actually from my house, so I have to drive somewhere to take off.
Yeah.
Which is barely anywhere in the city. Thankfully downtown, like, you can actually fly it, which some of my old videos have shots from downtown, but no, it's fucked because if you can fly it in an area, you can still only go like 10 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
Like, my head will be higher than the drone, and it'll be like, sorry, you can't fly any higher than this.
Yeah, you would always have to come to my house to fly it.
No, like, actually, I did. I went to Jordan's house. Like, I remember my first video that I released this year when I got back into YouTube over the summer. I don't even remember what the circumstances were, but it was right before the workout of the video, and I went over to Jordan's house, and I think it was raining that day, remember?
Yeah.
It was raining, and so
like, holy crap, get it off the ground before
Jordan just comes outside and he's like, why are you here? I'm like, I need to fly my drone. And he looks up, he's like, what?
I was like, dude, are you serious?
So we sat out there in like the pouring rain waiting for it to like actually clear up so that we could fly the drone. And I ended up getting like some like clean ass shots. I think the sketchiest thing I've ever done with my drone was in Utah. It was the first time I had it, of course. And we were on the way back and we stopped. I know these shots are in the video, but then the exact shot isn't because it just looked awful. But there was this bridge out in the country, and there's this nice like river going through it, and I was like, I didn't tell my mom because I knew she would be like, you're an idiot, but I decided to fly it right underneath, and I think I had maybe like 7 or 8 feet of room between the water and the bridge. And the drone won't let you do that because if you get like within 5 feet of an object, or I don't even know what the exact like distance is, but if you get close to an object, it like doesn't let you go through it, or it doesn't let you go any farther because it doesn't want to hit it, obviously, which is nice. But there's a sport mode, right, where if you turn it into sport mode, it basically has no object like recognition. Like, it doesn't see anything in its surroundings because it's basically just so that you can fly it like super fast because the speed like increases a ton. So I turned it into sport mode and I just like barely nudged my finger and I was like, it's over. But yeah, it made it, but the shot looked awful. Like, I was just like going up and down, like taking these tiny like you know in Interstellar when he has to like connect the two like spaceships together and he has to like
Yeah.
That was what it was. And it just looked so stupid.
Yeah.
But
Anyways, we're having this conversation because I'm gonna try before it gets too dark to fly my drone at Vasa so I can get some cool shots, because I still haven't released the last video and I have drone shots that I need to take for it, so I'm hopefully gonna use those. So if you're watching this, you've probably already seen them.
I just realized I did not check when Vasa closes, but I think it's 8 o'clock.
It says it closes at 8. Okay, big deal.
Thank God.
We're good.
That's sketchy as fuck.
Ta-da.
No, I've actually ripped my hands in the last drone that I had, which was literally like $40, and it was like a quarter of this size, and it like almost cut one of my fingers off, bro.
They're brutal.
Like imagine if this just went full speed, it might actually decapitate you. Like,
Oh my god.
I decided to not take the clips for the last video because it was way too dark and it just didn't match at all because last time was day. So I'm just gonna use these for this video, which is a win-win. Doesn't really matter.
I have no pre in my system. I feel like shit.
Me either, bro. I like some creatine.
Oh no.
It's like that. It's not white, but it's pink. You know. It's ignition switch.
Don't do this to me.
I know you want it.
Don't do this to me, bro.
It's like
You're a fucking asshole.
I know you want it. You're like complaining.
Yeah, that's
about
why. You know I want
not
it.
having pre. Like, oh my god, I'm getting this workout without pre.
Fine. Fine. If this is what you want so bad, I'll remain a stim
try it.
fiend.
So bad.
I don't. Any sort of pre. When I gave you some.